For WKNO News in Memphis, I'm Christopher Blank. The U.S. Department of Justice says a Tennessee law making it a felony for someone who knows they are HIV positive to engage in sex work violates a federal anti-discrimination law. As WKNO's Katie Reardon reports, the DOJ is requesting that state and Shelby County officials stop enforcing its so-called aggravated prostitution statute.
Last year, advocacy organizations filed a complaint with the Justice Department alleging that Tennessee's aggravated prostitution law violates the Americans with Disabilities Act, which protects those living with HIV from discrimination. In a letter released Friday, the DOJ agreed. Federal prosecutors contend the statute unlawfully singles out HIV-positive individuals for harsher penalties. Not only does it raise a standard prostitution charge from a misdemeanor to a felony, but an aggravated prostitution conviction also requires lifelong registration as a sex offender. S. Mandisa Moore O'Neill is the executive director of the Center for HIV Law and Policy, one of the organizations behind the initial complaint.
We're talking about folks who this has come at such a cost. Having a felony on your record is one level of isolation. Having a felony record and a sex offender registry labeled means it impacts your housing, your employment.
In addition to instructing Tennessee officials to stop enforcing the law, the DOJ also tells them to expunge the records of those with a conviction. Failure to take action could result in a lawsuit, the department said. Shelby County is singled out because of its high number of aggravated prostitution prosecutions. In a statement, District Attorney Steve Mulroy said that the DOJ's findings predate him taking office, but that he intends to fully cooperate with the department. The Chief of Staff for Tennessee Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti said his office would give the findings, quote, appropriate consideration. The statement added that they wanted to learn more about the, quote, DOJ's apparent cooperation with local activist organizations and private litigants related to this matter. Katie Reardon, WKNO News.
This is 91.1. More news at WKNOFM.org.